So, hello everyone. What's this?
Okay. Are we ready? If you could use the mics, please. If you'd like to start. Everybody? Matt, if you could just use that mic. Would you Bobby, can first? Thanks.
Well, obviously a disappointing result. How did you feel about the performance though?
Yes, a very disappointing result, but at the end I think the game was how we expected it. Yeah? And I spoke about efficiency before and take the opportunities when you get them. So we had a few in the first half where we didn't take them, and then we gave them a goal. Just before halftime, tough when you're down. I think a good reaction straight after halftime. Then we had the momentum, but we couldn't take it again. And then Everton did well, and they waited. They passed. We didn't get so much pressure. We were a little bit worried of their long balls from Pickford. Distances were a little bit too big, and then they waited for this one situation, for this one set play, and that's at the end how we lost the game. So that's why it's frustrating. But we had a similar game against Brentford where we made, let's say, the first big mistake that led to a penalty. We made today the first big mistake that led to the 1-0, and it's now important for us to learn from these kind of games, because it looks like, and it's my job with my staff to give the players better solutions in games like today, and then also because I think it's a game we should not lose, at least, but we lost it in the second time, so that makes it even more frustrating, and now it's again up to us to learn from it and improve the performance against teams they play in this way.
You say it's similar to the Brentford game. It feels like this is something that we've seen at home, especially this season, where you've had chances, maybe not taken them, and then there's been individual errors or team errors in defence. Is that something that you see a pattern in, and have you kind of identified the pattern there at all for your home form being relatively poor, certainly compared to the away form?
Pattern, let's say the first goal today is no pattern. Never happened before, and I'm pretty sure it will never happen again. But it happened today, and but I think we need better solutions in the final third, and we have to. Could see today we found our wingbacks quite often. Then the second touch wasn't good enough to pass the ball early enough, and it was. But I think it was a game, and you can see it in the table now, and you could see it in both games where small details decide. And the second time against Everton, the small details decided for them. That's hard and tough to accept, but we have to accept it and we have to learn from it. And we have to find better solutions to control these games.
In terms of efficiency, is that something you've seen develop over the season? Do you feel like your team is more efficient? They're becoming more efficient? I mean, obviously today you're saying that they weren't efficient enough, but have you seen a development in that efficiency over the season so far?
From time to time, yes. From some games, yes. But we also know that we are not a team. We are not a team that scores 4 or 5 goals easily. We know that we have to work hard for creating chances. We have to work hard for scoring goals. Fortunately, we're really good in set plays. So our goal was. They will say it was the same like their second goal, second phase, and the ball comes in again, and many goals happen like this. And let's say when both teams had this situation, it's a 1-1, but when you make one more big mistake, you lose the game.
And you brought Adam Watson to Everton yesterday on at half-time. Big decision, great to have Adam back. How much have you missed him, and how excited are you for him to contribute, and how did you see his contribution today, and Eze as well?
Of course, when both are in their best shape, then they will help us. But also, to be honest, they are not in their best shape. Adam can't be after long injury and having 60 minutes 5 days ago. That's why we decided not to start him. And Ebbs is the same. In the last 4 weeks, he had few trainings. But of course, we know that he's a player who can solve one-against-one situations against a team that like Everton. It's very important. He showed it after halftime. Was a little bit unlucky with his finishes, but now it's important that they come back or get back into their best personal shape, and then they will contribute for the team's success, of course.
Thank you. Anybody else? Thank you.
But just quickly on the disallowed goal, we had a chance to see if that we were all quite confused in the press box. There wasn't really any conclusive angles. We had a chance to see back and watch your thoughts on that.
No. I think this will be like the Wembley goal in 1966. Nobody will know again, because there is. I think there's no camera angle that will solve it. There is no goal line technology that will solve it. The linesman decided in that way, and so we have to accept it. Of course, it's, you can say, unlucky, but we can't change it anymore. And as I said, when we made some mistakes, maybe, because I don't complain or blame somebody, maybe the linesman made one, but I think we will never know.
Thank you. Okay, thanks very much.
Thank you.
Cheers.